Hey everybody, Sean here with Rugged Outdoors, and I am here in the Bass Cat booth today, and I'm going to be doing just a brief overview of the new Bass Cat Lynx, and going over some of the things that I've noticed. I'm hopefully going to grab one of the Bass Cat guys too, and they can go over some of the other details for it in this quick video. So stay tuned. All right, hey everybody, I'm here with Kyle Mullins from Bass Cat, and he's going to give us a little bit of the info that is not so obvious about the new Lynx. So Kyle, tell us some of the stuff about the Lynx that you found new.
So the first thing is it is on a Puma hull, but with the new top cap and design, it's right at 100 pounds, 150 pounds lighter than the Puma. And then we can look at some of the intricate stuff and the changes. So the first one's going to be the deck layout on the front. It's more of a traditional layout. So you've got a full big single compartment. All of these tackle trays are modular, so you can pull them in, you can move them around, make them kind of how you want them. It'll hold 28 3700 boxes without laying a box on top of a box. And
Wow.
if you start stacking boxes, you'll get almost 40 boxes in this one compartment. So
And look at those latches, guys. Look at how pretty beefy
they're super beefy
latches versus on others.
So here's the regular rod box. It's the same as the Puma box. It's still a big box. It'll hold up to like 8-foot rods. So no change in this box. This box stayed the same. The other side box is where it changes. So
Hey,
on
what's this
side-
magic box right here? What is that
So
thing?
We've switched this side. It's not a big compartment like the other side now. We now have a day box, more traditional layout to everybody
Look at that
else.
crazy voodoo.
Got an insert. This back one is rounded for spools of line, so you can spool up or carry leader material or whatever, and then a pouch for just whatever you want to put in it. Then when you pull the insert out, now all of your brain and electronical stuff is in the bottom of this box rather than under the console. So it makes it a lot easier to get to all your electrical stuff. So one of the other things is on the front with the rod buckles, we built this out a little bit to get these to sit square so they come straight out rather than sitting at an angle due to the way the rail is designed. By building that out, well, that's it set square, so you can actually get more rods on the deck now because this is square instead of at an angle.
Yeah, because I think if you see the storage is just, very much different than it was than on the Puma, and just a awesome layout.
And
I can
then
tell.
the next nice feature
Oh,
on the cooler, you no longer have to hold it up with your shoulder. We put a rod on it so the lid will hold up by itself instead of having to hold it with your arm.
that's great.
So,
And that was one of the other ones that I saw
yep.
yesterday.
So our tool holder, it used to be along on the Puma. It's right here where this Bass Cat logo is. But if you got fairly tall pliers, you're kicking your tools and pliers when you come down. So we moved it to the side so they sit right here. And then this little Bass Cat logo and piece of reflex is magnetic, so you can throw baits up there and they'll stick to them.
Oh, that's cool. Looks like new floor too.
Yep, we redone the floor and the drain because the Puma had a tendency to have water that would hold every now and then. So if we eliminated a little dip here so it can drain in the back, so you don't have water pulling in the cockpit no more.
Okay, awesome.
Then move on back to the live wells. We redone the live well system. Functions the same as all of our other boats, but we no longer have the PVC spray bars. We done away with those and went to normal flow right valves. Our engineer and Rick Pierce spent hours working with Arkansas Game and Fish, studying oxygenation levels and the removal of CO2 and all that kind of stuff to make sure we were giving the best numbers possible for fish care. So
That's awesome.
with this system, you will never have a problem with fish care.
That's awesome because that's quite a bit different than the two PVC pipes that we had, that different sprays.
Yep. Changed the drain valve a little bit. It takes a plug now, so you can plug it.
Oh, okay.
The other ones you couldn't plug.
Okay.
But we changed it a little bit so you can actually put a plug in it and plug it now with a 3/4 plug.
Okay.
Outside of that, live well is the same. It functions the same. It's all of that.
Great.
Then the next major change will be our seats. Our new seats for the Lynx STS and These will be the new seats for model year change. So in 2026, all the boats will switch to this seat.
Oh, nice.
So it's a much better seat. It was a well needed change. It's got a lot more support, a lot more cushion. They feel a lot better.
It's a beautiful seat, I tell you that.
They are pretty.
Nice modern look to it. I like that big headrest.
Yep. Yep. So.
And you sit back down the back deck, that looks different too, where
Yep.
there's a.
So the last change is back here on the back deck. On the Puma, the doors come together in the middle, leaving a small piece in there. Well, it had a tendency to flex, so we stiffened that up by shortening the doors and putting a reinforcement piece in here to stiffen that piece up.
Okay, awesome. All the other compartments, as you can tell, are pretty much still the same.
Everything else is still the same.
You know, still got those. Still got where your power pull pumps or whatever go. And the new latches, because some of the Pumas had the other latches.
Some of the Pumas have this latches, but
Will they all be this latch now?
they're all going to this.
All this latch now. Okay. You can see even the seat went over to the bump seat. Is a new setup. Everything about the front's pretty much still the same. So you look at it there, we've got the same voltage meter, battery check, cup holders galore, as we like. On the Bass Cat, you can see the rest of it, console and everything else. I mean, overall, just a gorgeous boat. This color combo is amazing. I'll get off here in a minute and we'll show you some of those colors as well. All right, so here's just a quick walk by this color. Pretty slick color. Look at that one. There's the, there it is. Pretty slick overall boat. So thanks everybody for taking a chance to take a look at this. Hope you found it useful. If you have any questions about other things that the boat has or doesn't have, please post them in the comments and I'll see what I can do to get an answer. Thanks for Kyle for coming out and helping us with this. And yeah, might have to upgrade.